What's up, everybody? Well, that's a wrap for Wednesday. Kind of an interesting day today. We saw a little bit of momentum with ENSC. SNOA, not really. Agri had a little pop, but then nothing. What really fired up was AREB, AREB. You can see it here. Actually, no, you can't see it. Let me pull it up here. Here it is. This thing has done what you don't usually see, and that's climb back even after selling off, I think, below VWAP and putting up a nice fight here. But, I will say it feels very thickly traded. It feels, and it is kind of choppy. You'll get these runs, but within these 1 minute candles, there's a lot of drops on the bid drops out, then the spreads open up, then it pops, it stops you out, then it goes. It's been really tough to trade this one. I was able to make on it a couple thousand, and that was from here to there. I guess, see, 1,200 to 38 to 37. What is that? 2,500 bucks on a really small trade. Where was that at? I believe it was this right here. So just that little trade. Now, sadly, it didn't continue there. This is where I was hoping we would get. If you can see here, I was hoping we would get the return, the comeback here. What happened was it dropped out here. Dropped it, and it was really choppy, looking dead, and then all of a sudden, boom, it comes back alive. Pullback, ignition, and this is where it really got interesting, is we even got this extended move through high a day. So anyways, very choppy action. Now the question is, do we need to start trading the pre-market news drop pump strategy? It seems to be working really well. Some people green every single day, and we're not talking a little bit of money. We're talking a lot of money in these pre-market hours. And I'm starting to think, with the garbage we're dealing with, maybe that is where the money's at, is the pre-market pump. Somehow, certain people are able to consistently make a ton of money every single day doing that strategy. So although I love the 50-50, I really do, there is that sense of, okay, we have momentum, but it is met with a lot of choppy. Look at all these wicks. You look at the wicks on AREB here, on this move up, wick, and then you come to ENSC. It's 3 candles, and it goes up over $2.50 a share in three, and these are both 5 minute charts. All right, so this went from 250 to 3. This thing went 45 cents in 20 minutes. This went $2.50 a share in 15 minutes. So, and this was pre-market. This is when news dropped. So, the question is this really the next strategy that is just bulletproof? It seems to be, unless there's other funny business going on. It just seems like we're dealing with really tough price action, and maybe pre-market. I'm talking pre-market, not 10 minutes before the bell pre-market. SNOA, this was this happened yesterday after hours. There must have been some news that hit. This one was a little bit clean, but in this case, although we didn't get huge moves, at least we did get some moves. By the time this opened up in normal hours, it was done. So it seems like a lot of the activity is going pre-market. It's not extending into after hours or regular trading hours. Still watching AREB. This one's been super frustrating. Goes up 344, back down to 336, rips up to 370, And now I don't know about it. Now I don't know about it. I feel like I could have made more money on that one. Boom. So let's see what happens here if AREB drops out. This one by far was, if I could show the tickers here. Is there a way to show the tickers? Not really that I can think of. Again, we're sitting on 15,000 on April now, about on the year. This is a little update for some of you guys on the year, 228,000. So slowly chugging along here. I wish it was going better. I really do. But we got to take what we get. And right now we got, like I said, a little bit of a choppy market, and it's really making me think about these pre-market pumps that happen when the news drops. There's just supers just straight up. And assuming you have a big account and you can take the risk, you can load up 20,000 shares at 254 and hold for 5 minutes. And you're going to hopefully make some pretty quick money. And that's what it appears. I don't know, unless there's funny business going on. I don't think so. But there is some people that are making money every single day consistently. And then it's getting a little interesting, but not impossible. And I'm not saying that's impossible, but definitely possibly is a pretty hard strategy to implement and practice. But 250 drops down to 220. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. This market, it's been crazy tough. And what else? Thinkorswim, on a side note, Thinkorswim seems to has been smoother, a little bit less lag, a little less chop, which has been nice. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I know a lot of people are going over to Webull, and let me know what you guys think of Webull. I know some of you guys are using Webull. I haven't used it, but it could be a nice alternative here to Thinkorswim, which again is the platform I've been using since 2020, actually 2019, and I've made about 2.5 million in total profits, a little over that gross. Again, day trading is risky. My results are not typical. We got to say that because this career, you can lose money. Actually, it's probably likely, especially if you're not careful, especially while you're learning. So stay small, stay in the simulator, and this is going to be one of those careers, I think, for most of you. It's going to take you longer than you think. And so you got to kind of be prepared for the long haul. And again, protect your capital at all costs. Prove profitability with small size is what I recommend, because even if you think you've become profitable, chances are you still have learning to do. That's common. It's called like a false corner. You'll go through a market where it's just really easy to make money and you think you got it, you're good. You start to get into some bad habits, and then what happens is the market changes, and now all of a sudden you're sized up with some serious share size, and then it's like, what the heck? I'm not making money anymore. And that's when you can get angry and start to blow away a lot of money. We see it time and time again. So don't let it be you. But anyways, I think ENSC is done for sure. AREB, I'm done with it. I just can't stand. I can't stand it anymore. 322 goes up to 356. It's just, well, we'll see. I'm trying to get better at reading some of these patterns. These false breakdown W's is one of my favorites, what I've been teaching for years. And they seem to be working well right now. And I should have caught this one right here. I wish I did. But, oh well. I'm hoping this is a sign that momentum picks up coming into the future here. And we'll see. But I think that does it for today. And we'll, of course, Be back tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.